Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're diving into the mysterious world of the Catholic Church. Specifically, we're talking about the Pope and all the fancy symbols that come with the job. The Pope isn't just your average Joe with a funny hat. He's considered the vicar of Christ on earth, which is a pretty big deal. Over the centuries, these symbols have become synonymous with the papacy, a visual language that speaks volumes about the Pope's role and authority. So, buckle up as we decode these powerful emblems together. Let's kick things off with a real showstopper, the triple tiara. Imagine a crown, but not just any crown. This bad boy is adorned with 3 tiers of glittering splendor. It's like the Beyoncé of headwear, dripping in symbolism and history. For nearly 1,000 years, this piece, also known as the Triregnum, was the ultimate symbol of papal power. Each of those 3 crowns tells a story. The first one represents the Pope's role as father of princes and kings. The second crown symbolizes his jurisdiction as rector of the world, and the third crown signifies the Pope's position as the vicar of Christ. Pope Paul VI auctioned off his tiara in 1964 for charity. Since then, popes have chosen to keep their heads bare, tiara-wise. But the triple tiara still pops up all over the Vatican, winking at us from emblems and historical artifacts. It's a powerful reminder of the papacy's legacy and the weight of those 3 little words: father, rector, vicar. So, even without wearing it, the tiara's symbolism remains strong. Let's move on to the next symbol. If we're talking iconic papal symbols, you can't forget the classic crossed keys. These golden and silvery beauties represent the keys to the kingdom of heaven, a gift that Jesus entrusted to St. Peter, the first pope. The gold key represents spiritual power, unlocking heavenly mysteries. The silver key represents temporal authority, the power to make things happen on earth. These keys are everywhere in Vatican City. On the Papal Coat of Arms, adorning the uniforms of the Swiss Guard, stamped on official documents, even carved into the architecture. Whenever you spot those crossed keys, remember, they represent the Pope's direct connection to divine authority. It's like having a direct line to the big guy upstairs. Now let's explore another fascinating symbol. Onward to the Fisherman's Ring. The Fisherman's Ring casting a legacy. Let's talk about a piece of papal bling with understated elegance, the Fisherman's Ring. Each newly elected pope gets his own custom-made gold ring. This ring features an image of St. Peter casting his fishing net. It's a reminder of Peter's life before he became the rock upon which Jesus built his church. Peter was a fisherman, and Jesus promised to make him a fisher of men. This ring isn't just a pretty face. Traditionally, it was used to seal important papal documents with a fancy imprint in red wax. But here's where things get interesting. When a pope passes away, his fisherman's ring meets a dramatic end. The Camerlengo ceremoniously smashes the ring with a silver hammer. It's a powerful symbol of the end of that papacy, making way for the next successor, to St. Peter. It's like the closing chapter of a papal reign. Now let's move on to the Papal Coat of Arms, a symbol with a personal touch. The Papal Coat of Arms, a personal touch. Let's talk about a symbol that's all about personal flair. The Papal Coat of Arms. Think of it as the Pope's personal logo, a visual representation of his background, beliefs, and vision for the Church. There are some standard elements on every Papal Coat of Arms. The trusty crossed keys of St. Peter and traditionally the triple tiara, though these days it's more common to see a mitre. But the shield is where each pope injects his own personality. They choose symbols that reflect their personal history, theological emphasis, or things that hold special meaning. Take Pope Francis, for example. His coat of arms features the emblem of the Jesuits, a star symbolizing Mary, and a nard flower representing Saint Joseph. His motto, Miserando atque eligendo, translates to, by having mercy and by choosing. It encapsulates his compassionate and inclusive approach to leadership. It's like a visual mission statement telling the world exactly what this pope is all about. Now, let's wrap things up with a final thought. So there you have it, a glimpse into the fascinating world of papal symbols. From the majestic triple tiara to the humble fisherman's ring, each emblem tells a story of history, authority, and faith. These symbols aren't just relics of the past, they're a living language constantly evolving and reflecting the changing face of the papacy. Next time we'll delve into the sacred vestments and liturgical symbols that add richness to Catholic ceremonies. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out.